Hey Swaggy Swan family, thanks for tuning in for this video. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. This is the Swaggy Swans and we go over hair care, lifestyle, beauty, family related videos, and I'm happy to have you. And let's get into what we're talking about today. So this has been requested. I've done a similar video before, but you guys wanted something updated. You wanted to know how to make a do-it-yourself daily moisturizing spray for even a baby or child's hair. So you guys are looking for something that you can use on a daily basis. I recommend at least twice a day. Once in the morning and once at night when your child, obviously gets home and their hair looks crazy. So you're going to need some type of spray bottle like you see here. I'm using a little dish because of how I'm going to prepare this moisturizing spray. You're also going to want to get a spray bottle that's, easy to use and if possible has a little filter in it. I'm using authentic Jamaican black castor oil. As you guys know, I prefer to use the authentic Jamaican black castor oil, even though there's many different kinds you can get in stores. I have stated why I prefer authentic. That's just my preference. If you want the link to the authentic Jamaican black castor oil, definitely check the description box of this video. You are most definitely going to need the number one ingredient, which is the aloe vera plant. You can get that hopefully from your local grocery store. Now I'm going to begin and show you how you can make your daily moisturizing spray. This is an aloe vera spray that you are making infused with some type of oil to help strengthen the hair as well. And again, I'm using Jamaican black castor oil. You can actually use coconut oil if you prefer, almond oil, jojoba oil, whatever your oil of preference is for moisturizing your child's hair, you can use as a substitute. So you're going to want to cut a chunk of that aloe vera like you see me doing here. And I just want to open that up and show you the stuff that makes this spray so useful is the gel. The wonderful thing about the raw aloe vera plant is it has not been tampered with. It is just nice and natural. You can, of course, get aloe vera juice, but I'm telling you, if you can get your hands on this raw plant, look at that. That juice is what's going to help moisturize your child's hair. And at the same time of moisturizing, it's also going to help their hair become healthier because the gel has a lot of enzymes and proteins in it that research shows helps to grow healthier, longer hair. And that's the goal, right? For our children to have healthy hair. So you're definitely going to want to use the gel of this. Look how juicy that is. This stuff is great. Okay, so this part, be very careful. We actually only need the gel, not the skin of the aloe vera plant. So I am peeling that skin off and I'm taking that gel piece and placing it in my little pan. If you want a safer option, obviously you can just use a spoon to scoop that gel off. It glides very easily. I'm using my knife because I do this literally several times a week. So I know how to safely get that gel out. So yeah, once you have your gel pieces in your pan, you're going to want to add your oil of choice. So I'm going to take my authentic Jamaican black castor oil and open that up. And here's another thing I get a lot of questions about. Sometimes people have concerns about Jamaican black castor oil and they say the smell is too strong. The authentic kind does not have an overbearing smell. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, so you'll add 2 teaspoons of that oil. I'm adding that and I'm mixing it right in there with that gel. We're going to infuse that together. The quickest way to do this and get all of that to just fuse together is to throw this pan on the stove for less than 2 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes is fine on a low to medium heat setting. Okay, we want this to rise to heat quickly and it's just going to fuse together. And what'll happen is the juices from the aloe vera gel are going to break down and fuse together with that Jamaican black castor oil, leaving us with a nice liquid consistency that we can then pour into our spray bottle. So while you're having this cook here on the pot for that 1 to 2 minutes, you can stir it. And as you can see, it's breaking down nicely. You absolutely can use the blender option to blend all this together. But I would say that the stove option is actually really quick and efficient. And it breaks down nicely, as you can see here. Just to let you know, this daily moisturizing spray is ideal for children who have very dry hair. So if you find that whatever moisturizer moisturizer you're using, by the time your child comes home, their hair just looks like you haven't used anything at all, you're definitely going to want to give this a try. And it's so easy because it's a do-it-yourself, and you can make it several times a week. All right, so you'll fill your water bottle up a little bit less than halfway with regular water. That's what you're going to want to do before you add these contents into the bottle. And now I'm going to go ahead and transfer our little concoction here into this little small pourer, just to make it easier for me to get into the spray bottle. Once you've poured that into something, look at there. It doesn't matter that you have gel pieces in it. Don't worry about it, because you're going to get a spray bottle that it has its own filter, which is what I'll show you in a second. It'll be easy to still use and the gel won't get in the way. So you'll transfer that into the spray bottle like so. And this is what I'm talking about. Try to get a spray bottle that has its own little strainer or filter there at the end of it. They're very cheap, less than $3 they should be, I would say, about, depending on where you live. You can get those at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart, but definitely opt for that kind, because what'll happen is that little filter or strainer piece will break off the gel chunks that you have in there, and you won't get any gel residue in your child's hair. Okay, so once you have that in the bottle, it is done. That literally was less than 10 minutes. It could even be less than 5 minutes. Super easy. And look, it just sprays out like a liquid, like any moisturizer would. So now you take your child's very, very dry hair. Here you see Savannah. This is actually something I do in the morning. I find that this is so easy and great for me because before she goes off to daycare, before we're leaving the house, this makes doing her hair so easy, and she's getting a lot of benefits from the aloe vera nutrients, and also it's helping to relieve her very dry hair. Her hair gets super, super dry, guys. You know that if you've been watching for a while. So this spray is like a lifesaver. So I'm spraying it all around, and I'm making sure to really work it into the ends of her curls, all around the roots and everywhere. It really has no smell. Again, if you look into the authentic Jamaican black castor oil, it's really not a scent that's overpowering like some of the store-bought ones, which I know can really bother some parents. So this spray actually has no smell, which is great. So what you're going to want to do, I'm just showing you here, see how that moisture is getting all in her curls. It's really absorbing it, and it will last throughout the day, but you're still going to want to moisturize. I'm a big fan of at least moisturizing your child's hair at least twice a day, guys, especially if they have the texture that Savannah has, which is super, super thick, kinky, curly hair. You're definitely going to want to moisturize, especially with a moisturizer like this. It can help stop breakage. Okay, dry hair is a direct result into breakage. If you don't want your child's hair to break off, you want to make sure it's thoroughly moisturized, right? And not once or twice a week. That is not enough. Absolutely is not. Definitely daily moisturizing. What you can do is you can spray it all around and then begin to style your child's hair in whatever protective or style you're doing for the day for them. But also you can pair it with a regular moisturizer. So if you regularly use a cream-based moisturizer, you would still spray the hair with this aloe vera moisturizer. Then you would go in with your regular moisturizer if it's cream-based or liquid. This is just an added benefit to have this daily moisturizer and be able to give their hair that healthy nutrition it needs to grow, flourish. And look at her curls. They're becoming way more defined. That's what I like about aloe vera. Aloe vera juice, aloe vera gel, it's just really beneficial for the hair as well as the skin, and it's known as a healing property. These are facts, and you can definitely tell. So I'm just styling her hair quick and easy. I'm going to show you what I also use. I'm doing her little curly bangs in the front. I prefer to use a product I've talked about before. It's called the Dippity Doo Girls with Curls Anti-Frizz Gel. You can find this surprisingly at the TJ Maxx or Marshall's in their textured hair care section. Very small section, but powerful section. And that's what I use to kind of define her curls even more. And as you can see, we're finishing up nicely. I'm just going to put her fun little headband on, and she's good to go. Her hair is moisturized. This is what you want to achieve. Another great thing about this aloe vera daily moisturizer is if you find that you just don't have time to do an actual aloe vera treatment on your child's hair, but you really want them to get the benefits from the aloe vera plant, you can definitely use this spray. How convenient is that, guys? There's always a way around things. All right, I hope this was useful information. Remember, use this twice daily to get rid of your child's dry hair. Thanks for watching.